Mm-hmm.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World.
Hmm.
If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you.
Oh,
Very well.
don't hold your
Then
breath for the
sail
next one.
safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Stone light your way.
Fruit cocktail. Fruit cocktail, but I wanted to drink the juice. Goes right at the top.
Yo! Did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Do I want to be a man or a woman? Monster Hunter. um, Next month they're doing the Crimson Doubles thing, Crimson event, Valentine's type of thing. I don't know. You know, the Valentine's thing. I don't know how else to say it. Kind of like what they did for Christmas, all that stuff, but all themed around Valentine's, kind of. Wow, I really like that. Actually, simple cut right there. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Killing them, making them my armor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I like this hair too. Hmm.
Johnny.
Yo. What's up? So, this.
Your
I'll-
dude looks like a girl.
It's my girl. So this hair. Oh man, it's so simple yet it's a beautiful cut. I really like this hair. Hmm.
Me and Frey pre-ordered this. Think Pam got it too.
Oh shit. Awesome.
More facial hair.
I mean, I'm just making a character, so not really much going on other than making my girl look gorgeous.
Tell him my internet connection is really shitty right now. So Yo.
There he goes. Mo 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 mo. I'm making my
In the rain or in the snow.
I'm making my character in the snow.
Got the funky flow.
Got the funky flow.
Yeah, I got my platinum today on it.
I saw your message.
Took a bit longer than I had wanted it to be honest. I just, goddamn, that fucking...
That stupid
fucking...
chicken.
Yep.
Parappa the Rapper.
It's a great game. Like, it's really endearing. It's fun. It's funny.
Anymore. I don't know, man.
It is. Especially you throw it on easy mode, and then the game actually plays like the way it's supposed to.
Now you're probably, I don't know. Now you're going, yes, okay, yes. Oh,
and I mean, that's what it's meant to be. It's just sort of go in and fuck around, right? You're not supposed, it's not supposed to be some, fucking...
rhythm-heavy game. Maybe that's my problem. It's like, just when that broke, that illusion totally was obliterated.
Oh, I hear you too, man. The same thing happened to me. I was like, I remember it's one of the very few rhythm games I've ever played, let alone enjoyed, and I remembered it being a lot more accurate and strict when I was younger. But no, it's just a big fucking mess, pretty much. But you should see my video. You should see my fucking video when I finally did that fucking chicken one. I just threw everything out the window. All the things that I saw from other people's fucking other videos and stuff like that. Yours included. And I was just fucking going nuts. I was even pressing wrong buttons, and then I fucking finally got the cool. And
of course. I figured as much. I'm like
a fucking fire lights up beside me because I was pressing a bunch of wrong buttons. Parappa is all like crack, crack, crack. And the fucking the oven starts on fire, and then it's like cool. I was like, all right, okay. I guess you need a little bit of flame
as soon as you got that, you were like, I am not fucking us up this freestyle.
I fucked it up twice.
I would have fucking destroyed the controller after that.
I fucked it up twice. I did it once in the morning today, practically first try. I got the cool, and I screwed it up.
Oh my god!
I was like, no, and it was like, okay. Got it again eventually, fucked up, failed again, and I was just losing it. At that point, I went and cleared every other fucking trophy, and then I came back, and and I got it first try that time because I was just like, fuck it, I don't care. I was just messing around with it like a crazy, and then I got it. Nice. Bearded lady. You should totally go for that.
That was awesome. I can't believe you could put a total beard on her.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? No,
she's transitioning.
I can't. It's too
She's
crazy.
transitioning.
No.
Yeah, do it, man.
No.
She's got that double eye color like Yuna.
No, it's the same color. It's green on both sides.
Oh, it's just because
the lighting,
it's the other
probably.
ones. Yeah, okay. Well, that's actually really cool, though.
You can
the
totally
lighting
do that.
Is affecting it that way. Oh, I'm sure you can. That's a really Japanese thing to do. The double eye color. I think it looks fucking weird. It trips me out in Final Fantasy X because I never fucking noticed that she had double eye color when when I
Jesus.
played it
That's why you need
back
to
on the
spawn a
fucking
Satan.
PS2. Yeah, pretty much, right? Once that X2 starts, she sure is. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting a little bit bitter, to tell you the truth, because Matt and fucking Docket were messaging each other like non-stop in the afternoon while I was out. And I'm just like, my phone's just fucking going off the hook, and I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm looking at it, and they're all like, oh wow, so excited, this is gonna be great. And I'm just like, fucking assholes. And then he messaged and was like, oh, I gotta get home, 30 minutes, it's gonna get ready. And I'm just like, ah, I wanna play too. I bet you it's shit. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fucking beat it in like a day. It's gonna be crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw in a game that I'd been really like, I should have played it a long time ago. It's just been sitting there, was the Berserk
The Berserk Muso.
Muso game. Yeah, oh, I love it. It's really fun so far.
Wow. I don't know what to say if they fucked that up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for sure, right? But no, they did the graphics really well and stuff like that. Yeah, they did fuck it up though, because they didn't do the one thing that like has to be in a fucking Muso game. It has to be is the two-player couch co-op.
Oh wow. Well, it's just a single player game, right?
Yeah, there's no online or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to not play these games two-player to me is just like, what? And also I'm finding it really, really easy. So that's kind of a bummer too. And I just really hate that. Like, I remember the first Muso game I played was Dynasty Warriors 3, and it's still to this day my favorite Muso game. It's challenging. It has like good mission objectives that like, you know, that you got like that are strategic seeming and like completable. Like, you gotta take strategy to it. It's not just like mow your way through guys. And you actually have to like go help out generals and stuff like that too. Somebody's like getting their ass kicked, and you gotta be, oh, I gotta go and fucking help them out and stuff. It's like a challenging game and fun, but every other fucking Muso game I played is just like mash the fucking buttons. You barely ever take any damage. This one I jacked to the highest difficulty right off the bat, and I was like, oh, I wonder though that sometimes these games, they don't. It's not possible to play the harder difficulty. Like, they expect you to have more gear and like level up to be able to play the harder difficulty. So I went into it, and sure enough, it's like everybody was two-shotting me, and I couldn't even kill like a basic soldier. But I played the first couple of missions on normal, then bumped it up to hard, and I felt like no difficulty switching from normal to hard. I feel like I should just be playing it on the fucking hardest difficulty now.
What's up?
Warhammer Online.
Oh, the Age of Reckoning one? The MMO? Man, isn't that dead? It's been dead for a while, I think.
Yeah. You're talking about the Total War one?
Oh, you're talking about Total Warhammer. That's what you're talking about.
Fucking great game.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great game. I've put a lot of hours into that game. I'm like, that's pretty much the only games I play on my computer is strategy games, because they're the only games that really don't translate very well over to console. And yeah, it's the best Total War. Like, I've been a big fan of that series for a long time, and it's the best one that I've played in quite a long while. I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't fucking beaten it. I have like 5 or 6 different fucking games going on, but I've never beat it. But yeah, I've put the hours into it. It's just strategy games. The long game is always a bit of a struggle. Like once you get a little over halfway to the campaign, it's tough to. You either got to just like go hard with momentum and just be like, all right, and then just steamroll and just finish it, or nothing. Like because if you fucking slow it down and get too strategical in the end game, it just fucking gets. Strategy games get pretty bogged down with all that stuff, managing like if you're trying to manage every single city personally and like build up like great have every one of your armies instead of just your frontline guys like be really good. It's like it's pointless and just sort of artificially lengthens it too much. Oh yeah. Uh, they're pretty heavy. Like Total War games are pretty heavy on a system. It doesn't have to be a super build. You can run it on low to medium settings and still make it out. Like my computer is really cheap, but I also got it on fucking. I got a lot of pieces on sale, and I basically just turned it into. It's just a gaming computer. Like it doesn't even have Wi-Fi in it. Like I cut out all the fat from it that I could, and basically just spent the majority of the money on putting in a good video card. But it's pretty old now. Like it's I don't know, like a 4 or 5 year old computer, and it runs it on high. So, and that computer, yeah, you know, you could probably. I spent $500 on that computer, and so if you could probably, yeah, get away with playing it on a. If it's even a half decent computer, you can probably get away with playing it on lower settings. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I've done it in the past. Is just fucking take the gamble. Be like, look, I want this game anyways, and I want to buy it anyways, so I'll just get it. And if it works on this computer, cool. And if it doesn't, then I'll have it for when I do have a computer that works. But yeah, I don't know. Check the specs. I don't know how to read computer specs properly. It's all just fucking jargon to me. But check it out. See if your shit matches up with the required shit.
王様の前で敵をぶっ飛ばせばいいんだ。いつもと大して変わらんさ。
I've never lived in one myself. Yeah, I always just go. I just rent a house with a lot of people, or rent out like a basement suite or something, or rent out somebody's upstairs.
So, ガッツは分かりやすくていい。
No. Mhm. No, just mess with my guy. Now I'm fucking editing my Palico. Like, Jesus. Just spent the fucking whole first hour of this game just making a character.
Well, you know it's gonna be fucking 3 or 4 for me.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I
The
think
cat, I'll be able to not spend too much time on the cat because I'm just gonna color it up and make it look like my cat.
Look at the tail. Oh, this. Yeah.
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must be returning for
You
some
know, I
reason.
couldn't really tell you, to be honest. I think that what sold me and Johnny and Matt really was just the
After
E3
running the
trailer.
research
It
commission
looked
for
sweet.
40 odd years,
Mhm.
the guild's itching for an answer. They say the
I
Fifth
don't
Fleet's
know
got the
what
best shot
the
cracking
huge,
this
like
case.
what the
And I agree.
what the hype train's all about,
Hey, speaking of,
but
A-listers
it could be just
usually
as simple
operate in teams of
as
two.
that, you know,
Have
that it
you
was
sat
just,
down
oh
with the
man, that
partner
looks
yet?
good. That looks like fun. I've known about Monster Hunter for a long while, but I've just never really bit my teeth into it. And I'm not a big handheld guy. Most of the Monster Hunters are handhelds, so for them to
I'm
do
about to say that's
console,
the big reason too. It's finally on a
yeah,
console that people are actually gonna play.
Waves of
To
people.
be honest.
yeah.
That's gotta mean landfall.
So I was like, you know, why not? For me, I was willing to take the gamble. Like, I think it'll be good. I like Japanese games, but I'm willing for it to suck as well. Like I fully realize it might not be my thing, but I enjoyed what I played at the demo too, so I kind of know what I'm getting into a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it's going to be any kind of like a game of the year contender. Or anything like that. It's probably just going to be a fun little romp. Matt was saying a bunch of Destiny streamers have jumped ship from Destiny to go to Monster Hunter, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. For starters, that doesn't really make a lot of sense considering they're like nothing alike.
It makes sense.
and-
It makes a lot of sense in the way that it's all about getting loot, getting gear, grinding all that.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I don't really think it's so much.
This is all
the
about loot.
as-
This game's all about loot, getting your armor.
Well, it's all about pieces. It's all
No.
about pieces of the monsters, not loot.
Well,
And then
it's
you
still the loot
upgrade
with the
your
like,
armor and shit.
yeah, upgrading your armor, yeah, building up your
Yeah.
your inventory. I think it
We have to do something.
I think it has a lot of appeal to that.
It's not safe here. This way.
I just think that people may be disappointed if they think it's going to be the next big thing or something like that. Honestly, I think that Destiny has a lot more staying power than this game's going to have. But we'll see. I mean, if I'm proven wrong, that's only a good thing because I bought it. So if it turns out it's just fucking amazing and it's just gonna go on for forever and it'll be the game to play for the next 3 fucking years, then all the power to it. But I have a feeling a lot of those Destiny people are probably going to be going back to Destiny before too long.
Probably.
Also, I think people forget how much they dislike Japanese games sometimes. You're gonna go in. Well, I'm not saying that they're gonna go in for this game in particular, but let's all just take a second and remember Lost Planet 2.
My first encounter with so much hacking. Shoo!
Me and Johnny played a lot of that, and we both really, really loved it. But it's just got destroyed by the critics. And
Well, this
It's a
game's
great
getting
game,
really
but
praised, to be honest with you.
yeah,
I was actually shocked. I was actually kind of
know-
taken. I was actually kind of taken aback. I was like, I know there's hype behind it.
yeah, but
I was like, whoa. I
yeah,
saw the
that's what I'm
reviews.
saying though. Like, I think they're riding the hype a little bit. They're selling some copies, I think, is what they're doing. Game journalism has always been like that.
No. What the fuck is that? Game looks fucking gorgeous.
New world.
Oh yeah, for sure. I knew that from the beta though.
No, I'm just watching the intro stuff here. That's fucking cool. They literally put the drop you in.
What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
Oh, that samurai thing, by the way, is for part of the deluxe edition.
Yeah, no, I don't get it. That's okay though. I'm not actually interested in
Looks like
guessing if there's a samurai.
I don't know if it was you or whatever.
Research Commission's base of
I've got
I
operations.
get
This is where our ship was
with
supposed to
just
go.
just from pre-ordering I get the same thing everybody got from pre-ordering, which is like some origin armor or something.
Yeah, the origin armor. I didn't even choose the origin armor.
Which, well, if you ask me, it looks better than the samurai one.
I didn't even
Not
choose
that-
it. I was just like, I don't like the hair.
Not that the hair.
Yeah, fucks with your hair.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I'm just saying, compared to like a samurai armor, and I mean samurais are fucking wicked, but for me, no, I don't like that kind of shit. Like I wouldn't wear armor like that.
Uh,
All the power to people who do. I think it looks cool. I think it's sweet. But when it comes to my character, no.
Come on, let's get going.
I need some big fucking heavy plate. Need some heavy plate armor and a big fucking sword.
I've seen some armor, and there's definitely some heavy plates.
According to to get to HQ, we need to.
Basically, I need my fucking berserk cosplay. I just do that in every fucking game
These
I play.
Octonauts seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks
Especially
like
in
they
this
can go
game.
around. Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. What a weird plant. There's one over here too. Come on. I think I found the way back to base.
Yeah, no, this game's sweet though. Great graphics.
Yeah.
I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier.
Can you murder 1,000
Nice if
people
it was-
within 5 minutes is the
That'll make
question,
me
though.
right to me.
No, actually. Well, I don't know. Maybe on some of the other levels, they're more condensed. But it's spread out enough, and it's actually fairly objective based, which is cool. I like that. But it's just easy, and there's no fucking two-player. It's just like,
We can push our way
and that really trips me out because, over half the story is spent with him having fucking team members that totally fight with him, so.
No, I got this. Even though I don't even have a weapon. Jesus.
some brush you can hide in. Quietly.
I did not expect this from the intro.
Quietly.
I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park.
Coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Welcome to Jurassic. Oh, I made that fucking joke in the beginning. I got a T-Rex. Say it
Oh, cool.
again.
A T-Rex?
I said we have a T-Rex.
You got a what?
We
T-Rex?
have a T-Rex. That's another thing too. Most of the monsters in Monster Hunter are fucking stupid as shit. That how do you say it? Like the Nerganti or whatever?
Oh my
So
god.
the
There's something here.
he was
Sorry.
pretty fucking cool.
You're trying to get me into names? I have no idea.
Yeah, well, and they're all fucked up too.
What is this?
Rathalos and such a fucked up shit. But no, that the one at the
Let's check it out.
that you fight at the end of the beta.
Oh, okay. It's called an asshole. That's what he's called.
Yeah, the spiky dragon one. He was cool. I liked him.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I can't wait to kill him. Take that one personal. You more every armored piece of him.
Yeah. Well, I think he's kind of like the trademark dude.
Oh, is he?
Monster Hunter World. Yeah. So he
Oh,
probably won't be
fuck
coming
him.
in. He'll probably be one of the last.
Damn. Well, don't worry, his time will come. His time.
And that's another thing too. Like this game, it ends. You know, like Monster Hunter's not gonna be like fucking Destiny and shit like so many other games these days where there's seasons and shit. There's not gonna be a season of fucking Monster Hunter. You play it, you fucking kill the monsters, you beat it.
Oh
It's
my
over.
god. Holy shit. That's really fucking cool. Okay. I think they hired this team has to be some of the same people from Lost Planet 2. The cutscenes are like so
You all right?
ridiculous.
Let's go.
It's fucking Capcom, man. It's
so-
fucking Capcom, and it's a super, super Japanese game.
It's so ridiculous. I love it. That's my fucking Capcom. I love you, Capcom. Don't ever change. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Yeah, that's my kind of bullshit right there.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
Some of the people for voice acting,
The rest of the fifth are already here. You're the
does
last to arrive.
Capcom just grab people off the street? It's like, you speak English? You want a job?
Well, that's not up to them, right? It's they're not gonna do it. That's like whoever fucking handles it.
Whoever
in
the fuck
States.
they're hiring.
Hold still for a bit.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck is hiring this, doing this work, is
You're alive.
Kinda rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking
well, maybe
about
they look
But
for
they don't
bad.
care. It's not really that kind of a game, anyways.
No, I know. No, I know.
Hey, we need a hand.
It's just funny.
Come on.
Catch you later. This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Personally, after playing the demo in the Monster Hunter language, I'd just play it in that. Though, maybe not in the beginning. In the beginning, as they're like telling you
Yeah,
how
that's
to
why.
do things
That's
and stuff like
exactly
that.
why I didn't. Is because of that. It's like
Yeah.
I just want to like understand what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, because then you don't have to constantly be like
Reading.
stop what I'm doing, let me read what this says, that kind of thing. Yeah, and then let me like get eaten by this fucking thing while I'm trying to pay attention.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly why I fucking chose English.
Welcome to Estonia. Your reputations precede you. Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
This is the smithy. It's this way. Over here.
What's that?
You're with the commission's fifth fleet.
It was a little boy, couldn't you tell?
Father was with the first.
And he said,
It was a long time
"You're
ago.
so cool."
Me? Not with any fleet. Born and bred right here.
And I said,
Never even
"Thanks."
been to the old world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he came back. Yeah. Because going to his family
Here's
in
our
England.
smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out?
Yeah, I seriously doubt he's moving. To be honest, I would be surprised. If he does, it's not going to be for quite some time.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out. Want to get going?
In Japan, he doesn't
Oh,
have
in
citizenship.
America.
Yeah, no, he can't get it. Yeah, like he was gonna go through the fucking hoops, but they're like, nope, too late. You fucked yourself, pretty much. So he hasn't mentioned to me, anyways, about pursuing that any further.
Canteen.
They spend a lot of time trying to get that shit sorted out. And
Hey,
that was like a fucking year ago now, so I doubt he's. They were talking about going to England, like moving to the UK, but I think that they'd probably rather just stay in Japan because they both have work.
Mm-hmm.
They both have work and they both have a relatively comfortable life out there. I don't think that he's. I don't want to speak for him or anything like that, but I don't think he's too crazy about his job. But I'm
Come on.
pretty sure Crystal really likes her gig out there. So,
Now that you are all here, let us begin counting.
and the thing is that your job, you only dislike your job to the point of like, once you know how to do it
Tracking
well
a
enough,
elder dragon across the sea.
it's like you can only dislike it so far, right? He's been doing it for long enough that I'm sure it's just
Give them a warm
going through the motions for him that it's that even though it's like, well, I don't want to be teaching English forever, this works
Would you like to say
for
a few
now.
words?
thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here. Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
What are you playing? Oh, that Kingdom. How is that? Is that actually any good, or is it not?
You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Yeah, I saw the trailer of it, and I thought it looked pretty neat.
Over here. Head inside your room so you can grab yourself a weapon. We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
あの喧嘩は楽しかった。喧嘩っていうのは、ああいうのがいい。ブリュース、今日の X は、分かったな。お前のそういうところも、俺の策のうちさ。
Doing what? Playing that Kingdom game?
A close-range weapon set that lets you maneuver quickly and guard against attacks.
Well, I'll be putting my fucking hours in with Monster Hunter tomorrow.
A close-range weapon that facilitates fluid combos and evasion.
I had some running around to do, but
A close-range weapon with low mobility but powerful attacks.
my Friday, Saturday, Sunday are all completely open, so
A special support
probably
weapon
be
Hunter
doing nothing
used to
except
aim
playing
and
it
provide
during those
various
days.
buffs. A defense-oriented weapon used to approach targets
Unless I
with
fucking
charges
hate
and
it.
fancy footwork.
And then I'll be like, oh, whoops.
A defense-oriented weapon with a variety of shell attacks. A weapon that transforms between a long-reaching axe and a powerful sword. A weapon that stores energy in its sword form and releases it in its axe form.
Hey, Kiwi,
A ranged weapon that
why
frees
don't you
up
fuck
movement
right
and lets
off?
you fire a variety of ammo.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
A weapon that lets you charge up power
Yeah.
and attack from medium range.
Just trying to drink my tea.
A weapon that transforms between a long-reaching axe and a powerful sword.
グリフィスが騎士の称号をもらったんだって。連戦連勝、竹の段の功績が認められたってことだな。称号だけじゃねえ、死者軍になったんだ。これでしがない傭兵家業とはおさらばだぜ。これからは正規軍だが行動は許されん。
Okay, now I could put just the origin armor set without the helmet part. Cool. Okay, that looks a lot better. I don't wanna. I hate that fucking helmet. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at my face. My pretty face. I'm so pretty.
With your beard?
Yeah. I wonder if I can actually edit my character again now that I've done it. You know what I mean? Re-edit.
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
I'm gonna choose
Get
a
more familiar with your
iron,
training area. Just talk to the
iron
housekeeper to get
axe.
started.
You
See how
can't.
that goes. Forever. Yeah, that's alright. Just make another character. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Bro.
Who do you think you are? You can't. This ain't no plastic surgery world. You can't go skin some monsters and then put their skin on your face and change how you look.
And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here.
だが、奴らの働きは侮れ。先の戦では先陣を任されたらしいぞ。
Listen up.
What ended up being your favorite weapon out of the beta?
I don't know, actually. I mean, I kind of liked everything. Probably the bow is my favorite, but I'm just being different right now. Trying this, the iron axe thing that I liked a lot from the beta too. I'm gonna try that first.
Which,
and then,
the axe sword? That
yeah, the axe that
turned into a sword?
transforms. Yeah.
I remember you fucking hated that thing to begin with.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
this world needs is harmony.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to change your mind.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
You're not allowed to change your point of view.
I might go back to the bow. Bow is probably my, like, the top dog out of all of it. But we'll see right now. Huh? Could always go back and change it, so it's not like a big deal.
Not allowed.
Stuck. Forever stuck. No. Talk to the handler in the canteen? Where the fuck is the canteen?
Well, I gotta say, playing through the beta, that great sword frustrated me to fucking no end a lot of times, but I'm just too stubborn to wanna not pick it.
Eating meals can boost stats, such as health and stamina, and grant special food skills. Select the meal you wish to eat from the menu. Food skills have a probability of being activated. Use fresh ingredients to raise that probability.
グリフィスが決めたことだ。我々がとやかく言うことじゃない。なんで、少しやがって。カッツ、筋がいいな。ナイフ投げるの、だいぶ上達したんじゃないか。教えるやつがいいからな。だが、やっぱ性に合わねえ。こう
God, this game is just making me hungry right
Yeah, I know that.
now.
That's how I felt the whole time I was playing Final Fantasy 15.
Look how fucking awesome that is. You do emotes while you're sitting down at the bar. Look at that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know that. No.
You can like slam back your beer and
Yeah.
fucking swing it around and cheer
It's
and all sorts of
fucking
things.
awesome. I did not know that. No. No, I did not. I'm gonna give a toast. Awesome. Okay. How am I supposed to talk to him?
What I want to know is if the girl brings you the same meal every time, or if depending what you pick,
No,
she
well,
brings you
it was
something
different.
different.
It was different. Like, I got fish. I don't know if it's the same every time, but...
Right on time. Oh yeah.
Nosferatu Zoto!
Hmm?
What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Events or special quests to online play. You're free to explore Astero until preparations complete. Grab a means to show up. Provisions and get the latest gear from smithing and armor. And organize your items until I'm going to be heading out into... When the quest is ready to begin, you'll see a notification. Once you're prepared, press touchpad at any time. Cool. Okay. You know what you're not gonna like, Mo?
Hmm.
Quest IDs. Still in the game.
Oh yeah. Well, it is what it is.
That's the one thing. How did they fuck that up?
How did they? It's just like, you know, fucking put. You got to put in a code when you're. You can't just invite somebody into your team. You have to like give them the quest ID, which is like some ridiculous like 10-digit number,
Mm-hmm.
and then fucking mixed with like uppercase and lowercase letters and shit like that, and they have to put that in to get into your fucking game. And why did they leave that in? Easy, because it's a fucking Japanese game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm fine with that. I can get over that. But a lot of other people, like the people who complained about Konami IDs, like that's the kind of shit that slips through the cracks because of hype. I bet you anything nobody's fucking talking about that in their great reviews for the game. Why am I so bitter about it? Fuck.
What did they do to you, Mo? Talk to me. Tell me more about all
I'm
this.
just like this. No, I'm just like this. It's bad. It's not a trait in myself that I like. But I do tend to get pretty negative about things when I hear about them too much.
Yeah. That's something that does annoy me. That is something that's very stupid in a co-op game. That's a big oversight. That
Oh, and it's something that's going to have a long-term detriment. Like that's a long-term detriment. That's something that will actually lose players. Like there's people that are going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm never going to play online because this whole thing is stupid.
Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. The current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jaggers. Let's check them out. We ran into some Jaggers on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go. Oh yeah. Hey partner.
Want to get going? Uh-huh. Be careful. Ready your weapon before attacking.
Nosferatu Zato!
When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed. You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
More like it.
Over here!
Jacked it up to highest difficulty, and now that boss just killed me in 3
You can use
days.
that as slinger ammo. Great for
Instead
getting
of
a
me
monster's
just fucking
attention
rolling
or
over
creating a
him.
distraction.
A pack of Jaggers. Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Well, might be too much though.
Don't let him get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy. Over here!
Ugh. Yeah, I can't do this. Oh, hardest difficulty. That fucking jump from hard to berserk difficulty is just insane. I think I'll watch that fucked up Tanya Harding movie tonight. Canada. Alberta, Canada. It's just above Montana.
Middle of fucking nowhere, Che. That's what. But you know what? That's his fucking home.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I wouldn't change it for a thing.
Over here!
Oh, it's so dumb, Johnny. Fuck. Yeah, I don't like that. Now it feels way too fucking easy.
What's that?
The only difficulty below Berserk is hard,
Yeah.
and going to Berserk was just insane. Like, the boss would kill me in 3 hits, and
Way
he
too
hits
hard.
quick, so I
There's
was
no
just,
like, there's no middle ground. It's just
yeah.
too dumb or too fucking hard.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Whoops. Use whatever you can. Each has 2 forms, axe and sword. You can power up the sword attacks by inflicting file energy. Keep it together, okay? Okay, let's head home and report back to the
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, fucking cold still hanging in there.
Play for another half hour and then I'll call it. Mo.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. I thought the city was today also, but apparently not. It's the 30th.
No, we thought it was to begin with, but it's that's that Final Fantasy fighting game.
Kill people to try to play and still couldn't get it to happen.
Pretty much. It's free. It's fun. What do you say? Give it a try. No, I have no interest. Oh, fuck. All right. I mean, fair enough, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Fair enough. Yeah. Took you know, what was it? Oh, it was free. It was like on for like a solid week and a half, right? It was like a week and a half.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight.
2 weeks straight. Yeah. Didn't cost a thing. Apparently, it offended people. I don't know. That game, that and Metal Gear Survive, man. Poor fucking games. Never fucking had a chance.
Yeah. No. Well, Metal Gear Survive for sure never had a chance. Dissidia will do fine. Like, it'll have its group of people that want to play, and that's that. But Metal Gear Survive it's doomed to fail for sure.
No. You know, it doesn't, Jay, but it actually totally should.
Yeah, I really agree with that. Yeah, if they put in a battle royale mode into that, maybe they will. But you know, that would be a smart thing to do with it. Have do like a Fortnite, like have the two different two different modes.
I'll be here.
Oh fuck! You fucked up Griffiths.
To the smithy. Oh, that's.
Oh, hello.
There you are, Flavor.
Yeah. Oh, nothing. Somebody's fucking yelling at me. Hold on, let me go see who this is.
meetings.
Okay.
Hey there, partner. Ah! You can pick up quests from the quest board, too. It lists the same quests that I've got, so don't worry about having to check two places. We're on the hunt.
Hmm. That's fucking cool. Okay. Don't really. Huh. Okay. Starting to make sense.
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Castodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
Ah, there we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Huh. Be careful. Not bad. All right, let's look for another group. The Kestodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. Be careful. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
Well, that was nice. A friend of mine just came by and dropped off this crab apple liqueur he made.
Over here!
Tasty stuff.
Over here! Over here! Huh. Be careful. wraps up our work here. Great. Hey, come here. I think I found something. Over here! Here. Look at those Kestodon. Something's up over there. Now!
Gotcha! Alright, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Wanna get going?
Don't try to engage a monster when your health is low. It's smarter to focus on healing.
Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone. You need to call your friends for help. Go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera. Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Look out! Your health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion.
There you go. Nice. Oh shit. Fuck. Get off me.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them. Okay, the monster's tired. Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Jesus. Oh no. Motherfuckers.
That monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Oh wow. Oh, motherfucker.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate. Monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance.
awesome. That was fun. Yep. Cool. Cool. Simple. And fun.
I think we got a lead.
What the hell?
Maybe. Let's check it out.
聞いたかよ。ニコルの野郎、惚れた女と結婚するために戦場で候補を立てるって息巻いてるってよ。たかが女のために。たかが女って笑えるのは、オタクモテてたっけ。バカ野郎だ。俺は、お前が貴族にもなれる男だぜ。
Well, you were right. There's our mark. Something's got him agitated.
Oh shit.
Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
グリフスは大臣たちと一見中だ。終わってからにしろ。グリフスは貴族でミッドランドの騎士なんだ。お前みたいに剣振り回していればいいだけの人間じゃない。エヘリット。占い師のばあさんから。自分の父に苦労し。
Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
Wonder where the resource center is.
Oh, you are too good to me. Don't let me down.
so much reading. Like I'm already starting to feel a little lost, but it's not too complicated. It's just what the fuck's going on. There's a lot of shit here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it is Monster Hunter. This is supposed to be the most accessible one, too.
I'm just trying to get used to the tower. It's basically like the tower. I don't know how else to say it.
What is that, like a hub or something?
Yeah, there's a bunch of just getting to learn where everything is. I'm like, where the fuck is this research guy? I'm trying to find right now. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, and I don't think the game is as complicated as a lot of the hardcore fans would like the populace to believe.
No, but well, like little things that I was like hearing, I was like, man, that's some rough shit. Like it wouldn't even tell you like you were critting the enemy, like just the simple like little things like that. I was like, what? They wouldn't even like tell you critting. Oh my god, like what the fuck? That's fucking crazy, like retarded. That's not like hard. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where is this guy?
Right now, we're in Asteria. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Grab a couple of pre-orders for that Secret of Mana while I'm up there at the store too.
Yeah. When's that come out?
I don't know. I think February, sometime February.
No way.
Pretty darn soon.
Never.
I'm not too interested in playing it. I'd probably rather just play the original. But I did hear a rumor that they're only going to do one run of it.
Mm-hmm.
And once that run gets sold out, that they're not gonna do it again. Not that it's like a limited print, but more like they just made very little copies.
Yeah, just made that print, and that's it.
Yeah. So the big thing that I want to grab I want one for myself just to have it, but I really want to get a copy for my brother. It's his favorite game of all time, and Secret of Mana. It's an old Super Nintendo game, but they've remastered it on PS4. So I want to grab a copy of that for him. I'm sure he'd really enjoy to play that game again. He's got it, all that retro shit, but he doesn't have anything to play it on. And I have a fucking TV for him, but he just won't.
this one thing. I want to do this before I go. What happened?
You just had to ask, didn't you, Johnny?
Jay? Jay? Have you tried not sucking?
Dang, man. Got you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me. Whenever you leave the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Oh my god, he just ate them whole. Whoa, what? Is that before or after the rape?
Oh, that's before. Which rape would be the better question, though?
Oh, well. I only watch the anime, so I only know the one. So.
That poor girl. Oh, Berserk. Berserk!
Holy shit.
Fucking later on, Guts rapes her. And she's lost her mind.
That's very, disturbing.
Yeah. It's a great scene. Like, it's powerful shit. But, yeah. It's not gratuitous. Like, I felt like maybe the Eclipse thing was a little gratuitous, but...
If you run out of stamina, you'll be winded and vulnerable.
But, the Guts one was pretty moving in an awful way. I'm sure you can imagine the whole thing. It was poor dude, and it's been fucking like, I don't know, like 5-6 years since the whole thing happened. And he's traveling around with the woman he loves who's all retarded. Getting him into trouble all the time and shit. Not to mention the fact that he's got serious mental issues as well.
Yeah. Oh, what? Get off me.
Alright, one more mission and then I'll...
Yeah.
Which anime did you see, Johnny? The original or the...
The original. I'd never seen that new one.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but terrible things about that new one.
Well, the latest one, you mean?
Yeah.
Like the very original?
Yeah.
It, I know, drove me absolutely, like, right up the fucking wall. I couldn't keep watching it. I stopped. It's just, they just, oh my god.
Yeah.
For starters, the thing's supposed to start, during my favorite arc out of the whole story so far. And they just cut it out. They cut all of it out. My favorite part of the whole fucking story, they just cut it like it never happened. So that pissed me off right off the fucking bat. I'm like, wait, what? And then, they were like moving things around, like things that, moving things around out of place, and doing things that never happened to like fill gaps, sort of thing. So they cut my favorite arc, and then they started taking like pieces, some somewhat insignificant pieces, and being like, oh, they came across this abandoned house that they never did, and here's a couple things that happened that we skipped. And I was just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Then the animation was fucking terrible, the voice acting wasn't very good. It was just a complete shit show.
Yeah.
I think they're still doing it too.
Pretty much everything I've heard. I'm like, yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah. But in between this one, or the latest one, and the old one, they did another one. It was like a movie, 3-part movie sort of thing.
Oh, okay. I did not watch that then.
They do a lot of the, they have a lot of clips from that, from those movies in this game. That's where that picture I just sent of Griffith is from.
Bright moss can be used as slinger ammo.
Old cell shaded style, so it's not very like fluid.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of good motion in it, but as far as like the story, they told it pretty well, and they didn't skip a lot of things.
Over here.
Okay. Well, that's just all the beginning stuff, right? Like that's all it is. Like,
Yeah,
all...
the golden age. That's a good part though, man. I first started reading Berserk like fucking so long ago, back in the 90s, and I remember when I first started reading it, I didn't know, like, and that beginning part goes on for like a long time in the comics. I had no idea. Like, I thought it was like a war story sort of a thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like a realistic war story. So when everything fucking started happening, I was totally thrown for a loop. So I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Howdy. I just love me some good fishing.
Decent game though, man. I'd recommend it if you ever come across it and it's like really cheap. Totally grab it.
Yeah. Okay. Will I even understand anything? I mean, does it have actually any story?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It tells it fairly well, actually. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. They totally butcher the characters. But as far as like, you know, the gist of what's going on, yeah, you'll know what's happening anyways.
Like, if I mean, that's good enough. Like, watching that anime, like, that's good enough up to where I'm at.
Yeah. I don't know how it handles the Black Swordsman stuff, like what it's doing in the current anime. I haven't gotten that far in the game. I know it does do some of that story, but so far, yeah, like they're checking the boxes. It's just they fucked up the characters. That's all. But they're kind of going off of the way that movie thing was, and that the movie really fucked the characters up too. Like they just kind of take the characters and their most base components, sort of thing. You don't really like get the
get any of the humanity or depth of the characters. It's just like, here's Guts, he's big and strong and has a big sword and is angry. Here's Griffith, he's pretty and evil. Here's Casca, she's a bitch.
one stake to restore it to max. You can fast travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Over here.
Oh, stabbing children. That's how it goes.
Over here.
Ooh, yeah!
確かに、不安な一面があるのかも。でもそれは、僕
Hey, oh. Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
Volume's really low. Hold on, guys, my mic is fucked up.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Monster Hunter language for the win.
It kind of sounds a little bit like the language they used in Shadows of Colossus.
It does a little bit. Hey, tell us your name.
And switch to the world map. Then select a stair.
Jones.
Dr. Jones?
Motherfucker Jones.
Dr. Jones? What type of love, Dr. Jones?
Dr. Jones! Well, Griffith's doing the old fuck you, I ain't got no friends.
Well, you know he's got friends. Really fucked up friends.
No futuro tu zodo!
Okay. You using your video.
I think so.
I killed last 2 minutes of you.
Oh wow, that's so much snow. It's actually snowing in fucking Osaka.
Nice.
I don't need to do work.
Yeah, Tokyo got a bunch of snow too.
Hurry up before you get noticed again.
Motherfucker. He's like, oh, Count Julius is dead? Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that.
What a shame.
No! Damn it, it's running away. Where did we go?
Well, the characterization is completely off, but I think this game's actually pretty fucking fun.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's pretty. The faces are a little fucked up, but the color palette's nice.
Secret statement. Oh god. Oh god.
Huzzah!
Oh shit.
I like that hair.
For sure.
Oh, I did not mean to hit you. Oh god. Oh what? Where is it? Did it die?
What? Got weaker?
What's your character look like? What kind of character are you making?
Female.
I'm gonna be running with a bunch of bitches.
You know what? Some good looking bitches though.
It's alright with me. It's alright with me.
Alright then. Quit your bitching, bitch. Hmm?
I ain't bitching. I'm just calling you a bitch because you're my bitch.
Oh my god. Where the fuck? I hate this thing. It's so fast. I can't keep up with it.
You know what? Anybody else calls you a bitch, then we got a problem.
Chasing this thing for like fucking 20 goddamn minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of that.
The thing is, I think it healed all the way. Like, I got it, I fucked it up. I kicked its ass, and then it got away from me. just ran so fucking fast I couldn't keep up with it. And I lost it. Oh, there you go. He's hurt. He's hurt. Where you going? Where you going, motherfucker? Where you going? Come on, little guy. I finally killed him. Sweet. Give me fucking dead ass.
So do you level up, or is it all just gear based?
You do, I think? I mean, you do level up, like, you do, but it's, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of doing shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Like, there's this expedition mode, which basically, it's like, kind of like a free roam. There's no quests, you know, you kind of just do whatever the fuck you want. I've been doing that for like the last half hour, you know, just mindlessly doing that. I finally did the objective that I was
Can you do expedition? What can you do multiplayer, and what can you do
well, I think
only
you do
single
all
player?
of this stuff.
Or you can do it all multiplayer.
I think you can do it all multiplayer. At least that's how I feel.
Well,
So.
that'll be fun to do the expedition mode with friends.
Yeah.
You just feel like chilling and like just fucking doing random shit.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite thing so far right now, actually.
The park is covered in snow.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Sure.
The thing is, it's like there's this prompts that are like, hey, such and such is online, such and such is online, such and such is online. Like these random people you don't even know. Like, what the fuck is all this shit?
That's weird.
And it's like they're joining my world, but I don't see them, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. None of it makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds very odd.
I don't really know how that's going. I guess you could join randoms, I guess, if you're doing that shit. Like my Palico is level 5 now. I leveled him up. Got that upgraded. Yep. But yeah. I'm gonna call it here, basically. You guys are gonna fucking blow me away. So expect to be pretty far behind by the time I get tomorrow.
Magnifique. Don't let me down. I have something special just for you.
Oh no, not a dawn.
Come back soon. Magnifique.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So many quests, so many little things here. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Pretty good eyes. That's what I currently have. Do you think it's too generic or?
No.
I like her mouth. Mouth's way too big.
Yeah.
There's no like thin lip one that doesn't look really bad though.
Whoa, you don't think? Whoa, trying to darken her
I
up.
wish there was like wild hair.
The Japanese game, man. You gotta look good.
That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Which do you prefer, the other, this hair or the other hair?
That one's alright.
It's alright.
I think I like the other one more. I'm not gonna lie. I like up to.
That's my hair.
So, I don't know.
Well, let's see who are the crazy people playing this game right now. Let's see. Oh, there's 8 people playing this game right now. That is totally unexpected. Do I? I don't know. What? Yeah, I have a headband. I guess.
I don't know, but
under my head.
so far every